There are 6 digital assets that every coach should have in their coaching businesses in 2023 and beyond. Okay, there are 6, and we're going to go over those today. So, if you are new to me, my name is Sharlrita Deloatch. I'm a content strategist and I teach online coaches how to create digital assets with ease. So, you will learn a lot on this channel. That my ease is PLR. So, I love to talk all things PLR on this channel as well. So, hit that like button. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video out with any of the other coaching friends. And I know you're probably thinking, well, Sharlrita, what type of coaches? Any type of coach. If you run an online coaching business, my YouTube channel will be for you. Whether you are a new coach, whether you are an experienced coach, this is where it's at. This is where you should be. You can be a health coach, a life coach, a business strategist. You can be anything in the coaching industry. If you identify as a coach, a speaker coach, a book coach, then you should be here on this YouTube channel, and you should have digital assets in your coaching practice. Now, first things first, we're going to talk about what a digital asset is, and this is my definition of a digital asset. It's not your logo. Okay, it's quiet as it's kept. It's not your logo. It's not your colors. It's not your branding. That's not what a digital asset is. Okay, and I know when we hear the word asset, we think about cars, we think about houses, we think about land. Those things are all well. They're all good. I own all of those things. Okay, and they are assets in my life, but they are only assets when I need to make some money. So if I want to sell my home, then I can make some money. So it's there. It's not like it's continually making money for me. Okay, I have a couple of cars that are paid off, and those cars, they are asset. However, they don't make money for me right now. But if something happens and I needed to get some cash, I can use those items to get cash. But what I'm talking about as a digital asset in your coaching practice, you need products in your business. Okay, you need products in your business that's going to make money continuously, even when you leave this earth. Okay, once you leave this earth, your coaching practice should be able to run even after you are gone. So I'm talking legacy things. All right. I'm talking about those assets that will continue to make money in your business. Okay. And I'm also talking about assets that you can also use to license out to other people as well. Much kind of like, it's just a little bit like PLR, but I'm not going to talk about licensing right now. But they are things that you have created that you can make money from continuously. So your business, whether you are a book coach, you should have digital assets. Whether you are a business coach, you should have digital assets in your business. Okay, I mean, I'm going to talk about the 6. There are a lot of digital assets that you can create, but the 6 that you will hear me talk about over and over again on this channel is these. Okay, these are the 6. First off is workshops. Whether you call them workshops, whether you call them master classes, I call them workshops. Here's why I say workshops: because you want to have a digital asset, a training in which you are showing someone how to work. You want your digital assets to replace you. You want your digital assets to work for you even when you can't work. Okay, we know that we have those times in our businesses where we take time off. We have those times in our businesses that things might not be going as well in our higher ticket things. You want to have these things working for you. Okay, and whether you know it or not, you have a ton of workshops that you can create and package and put them inside of your vault so people can have access. Every coach should have a vault. Okay. You should have a vault. You should have a digital vault, just like, the vault that's in the bank that you go in, you put stuff in, you have it for safekeeping. Every coach should have a digital vault. whether you're new or whether you are up and coming or whether you are experienced, every coach should have a vault. Okay. Where you host your vault, we'll talk about that in another video. I give you some options, but you should have a vault. And inside your vault should be workshops. They should be so valuable. For instance, if I was to put on a workshop showing you how to create an ebook as a digital asset, you want that workshop to be a working workshop for the person that's listening. Not with you just doing all of the talking. They need to have time to work. You need to have aspects of your workshop where they're implemented. Okay. Your workshops should be what they are, workshops. Okay. So I hope I make that clear. I have books and all, and I put slash ebooks. Okay. And here's why I did this. Okay. Of course, y'all know I come from the publishing industry. I'm not going to stay away from this. Every business, every coaching practice, of course, you need to have more than one book, first of all. Okay. You need to have more than one book. I highly suggest, let's start with ebooks, that ebooks should be short and sweet to the point. Okay. I highly suggest that you have ebooks. You have an ebook series that's on Amazon KDP and also in your vault. Okay. You need to have an ebook series in Amazon KDP and on your vault. So it needs to be published on other sites. Why? Because you want your fingerprint to be everywhere. Okay. Ebooks are short and sweet to the point. You can probably turn your workshops into ebooks. All right. As you listen to how I bring out this content around digital assets, it's not hard. A lot of this is just repurposing. I teach a lot about repurposing content because you already have it. Well, I'm not going to teach you how to sit down and write an ebook. There's no need to do that when you already have videos, when you already have live streams, when you already have written words somewhere, you already have content, you have Facebook posts. Okay. So taking what taking what's there and what you have and creating an ebook, especially an ebook series. Every coach should have a series. That means you're giving short, sweet nuggets. And that's one of the things I'm working on right now is a short ebook series. And I'm going to be working on that so fast. And I can't wait to tell you guys about it. That it's going to be, it's definitely going to be for coaches. Okay. This ebook series is going to be for coaches and it's going to be quick, fast, quick, fast ebooks, okay, that you can read in at least an hour. Okay. You also want to have books. So of course you want to have those in-depth books that you definitely want to have a book about your story, about your origin story. All right. You definitely want to have that. Maybe definitely not in the beginning of your coaching practice business, but definitely that needs to be a part of that. Okay. You also want to have authority books, like you want to have first steps books. You want to have, of course, the My Story book. You want to have um, what do you call those books? It's in the tip of my tongue. You want to have just different types of books, especially nonfiction. Okay, you want to have business books in your repertoire in your coaching business. Okay, you also want to have journals. All right, you want to have journals as a asset as well, because you can take that workshop and probably combine it with a journal or as a journal, because everybody in your industry or all of your customers in some form of fashion use journals. Okay, they may doesn't have to be hard. It can be a line of journals just for health. It can be a health journal. Okay, if you are a health coach, it can be a life journal if you are a life coach. And the goal of these journals is not to try to create these as books. Okay, have your prompts, put your lines, have a nice cover that caters to your audience. Okay, so if you serve women speakers, maybe have a speaker journal. Okay, have a nice speaker quote, maybe a quote that you say a lot, and that's something that you can sell to your audience. Okay, so having journals in your repertoire. Also planners. Whether you want to believe it or not, every industry should have a planner. Your book coach, a book planner. How should your customers plan for their book? If you are a speaker coach, how should they plan for speaking engagements? How should they plan for their events? If you are an event coach, how should they plan for their life? If you are a life coach, how should they plan for their business? If you are a business coach, and again, you can get as much niche as you want depending on your audience. Again, you want to replace yourself. You want these digital assets to work while you can't. Okay. Workbooks. Of course, you want to have workbooks to go with your workshops. All right. Sometimes you can do these, you could kill two birds in one stone. Have a workbook and have a workshop that goes along with it. Okay. With the workshop and with your workbook, you can sell them together or you can sell them separate. This is one of the things that I know as an individual, as a consumer myself. Sometimes I consume things in writing. I mean, with me writing. Sometimes I consume things in video. Sometimes I consume things in experience, meaning one-on-one. Sometimes I consume things by listening to an audio. Sometimes I consume things by reading. So every part of your business should have these different areas in which you provide to your clientele. Not all of your customers read, but some of them do. Not all of them look at video, but some of them do. Okay. Not all of them will use a workbook, but some of them will. Okay. But you want to have it available. Everybody learns different. Okay. And then the last one is your guides. These are your digital quick guides. A quick guide is like maybe like a checklist. Okay. Every industry could use a checklist. Okay, I should have put checklist guys or checklists up here. Every industry, you need some type of checklist. All right, you need some type of guide in your business. And so you want to have these things created in your business so that you can create that legacy and you can create those assets. Okay. I am on Instagram, so I would love for us to connect over there on Instagram as well. Come hang out with me at Sharlrita Deloatch. And I would love to have you there and for us to be a part of the Instagram community. But let's create those digital assets.